we are playing DEBONAIR MALZAHAR, and I just noticed this shield. It's so beautiful. This shield is very fancy. Let me see my recoil. Oh. Oh, I like that. I like that. I know this skin has been something you guys have been anticipating and you guys have been wanting a lot. I was actually quite surprised to see a lot of people wanting MALZAHAR skin or dying for MALZAHAR because I don't think you guys play MALZAHAR, right? I don't think you guys play MALZAHAR, so I was a little surprised to see so many of the gays like for MALZAHAR. Like, I guess maybe you guys just like him because he's hot and all, but I was surprised to see because like I don't think you guys really touch MALZAHAR. For those who don't know, I have played some MALZAHAR support. It's not really that serious, honestly. Like, I think there is some potential, but I don't think MALZAHAR support is amazing. I'll get into like the downsides of it. If you guys want to see my MALZAHAR video, I went Luden's Echo on MALZAHAR, and I go into a full-on theory as to why I go Luden's on MALZAHAR. You can proc Luden's on MALZAHAR every 1 second, every 1 to 3 seconds. If you want to know how, just watch my video. Just literally Google Luminum MALZAHAR support, and you'll find the video. If I haven't already, like, just put it on this. Oh, the E, very cute, very lovely. But the colors, the color scheme of DEBONAIR is just like the same with like Leona. Like, I find it personally very hard for me to see it, like, because I'm colorblind, red-green colorblind. I find it quite difficult for me to actually see like the actual E or the actual effect. So I'm kind of wondering like, what is my Q going to be like? Is my Q going to be like very difficult to see? Let's. Oh, I don't want to face check that, and we can just kill this girl. I'll just ignite her and she should die. I don't know why she healed. Like, and I don't know why she walked down. Like, where was she going? My Q actually is not a problem to see, actually. The reason why this Q, like these colors look a little bit better is because it's like just very light green. Like the Leona one, like with these like dark greens and greys, and it was just so difficult for me to see. Hey, Grandmaster on NA. You can scroll down below for my account. The highest rank I got on NA servers was Diamond 2 on 220 ping. I'm quite curious, I'm quite excited to see my ultimate. Do the walls and the ground look weird to you as well? Walls and ground? Which one? The map or my skin? Oh, not the jitteriness, hello. Is it jungler? Trundle. We got Sums. Surely we'll be fine. Thank you for the sub, Darachi. MALZAHAR support, never seen you play this. Well, you just exposed yourself.
Malt sub build is so fun.
Thank you, Darachi. Well, clearly you don't watch my videos, Kevabol, because I made a MALZAHAR support video like a week or so ago. So you just exposed yourself. You don't actually watch my videos, even though I made a MALZAHAR support video a week or two ago, which you can find on my YouTube channel. But yeah, anyone that's wondering about MALZAHAR Ludens, go watch my Luden MALZAHAR video to know how Ludens work. You might be able to learn a few things and implement Ludens onto different characters that you might not have heard of. You can actually dive her, but I would have to be like...
Another day, another SLA.
Lovely. Thank you for the Scissor, Daphne. Thank you. I think honestly I should do 3 points into E before I do like max Q. But I just realized that because your Q and your ultimate can refresh the duration of your E, so I put my E down and it lasts 4 seconds. If I use my Q, like at the 3-second mark or whatever, it will refresh the E duration, so you could have like 4 plus 4 seconds or 3 plus 4 seconds, whatever. So having more damage on your E, like when you up it, like, you could, well, get more out of it by refreshing the thing. So rather than, like, you might think like, oh, if I up my Q I get 35 damage per rank, which is great, and then my E is like, oh, 35 per rank, which is great, like, sure. But it's actually not just 35 damage, it's like 35 plus another 35, or However, depending on how well you layer the stuff. Or even more, if you have your ultimate, you could like do 4 seconds plus 4 seconds plus 4 seconds, so your E gets even more mileage. So maybe having 3 points in E, you want to be able to be relevant later down the line, so I wouldn't recommend like any more than that. Do I trust my ping? Okay, that's his flash. If I Q'd him, he would be dead, because my Q would do 106, and then my E would do like another 168, because again it refreshes. And you can actually get 2 procs of Aerie, depending on how well you layer it, because your Aerie comes back and shoots out. If you've layered it long enough and your E lasts for around 8 seconds, your Aerie can actually proc twice, so he would have died definitely. He flashed and then kill this guy now. Just kidding, he's kind of fast. We can just do that. Oh, I just realized my minions. I kind of forgot about checking my minions. Oh, fuck. If I ignited... Oh my god. If I wouldn't ignite it, but my ping made it very difficult for me to ward and then ignite, because each time I press ability or button, it has like a 0.2 second delay. So it's like a little delayed on me like doing by the time I was able to do so. He already walked down, which is unfortunate for me. My minions look ugly. Can I just... Maybe I need a better look at them, but... It's just giving me like very like gray and boring. Like it just looks so like... I mean, like, I guess I get the color scheme, like I understand like the gray color scheme and all, but it doesn't give me opulence, like it doesn't give me rich vibes or like sophisticated, like posh vibes. Like this skin, this Debonair skin, which by the way we haven't really talked about the actual model, which I'll get into. Hold on. I'll just silence her so she can't win war. Not that it really helped. Like this skin itself is giving like I'm rich, I'm a prince of like, I'm a billionaire prince that like can own everything, blah blah blah. But these minions are giving like futuristic alien, like out of this world, like we're here to invade your home type of vibes. So it's like, to me it's like clashing vibes. I mean, maybe they might grow on me. I don't know. It's like it's just giving me alien. I don't know. I just feel like it's a clashing vibes. But maybe you guys can let me know how you feel. They're cute though. Yeah, I mean, they kind of remind me of like Final Fantasy 13 aesthetic. Anyone here play Final Fantasy 13? Like, so Final Fantasy, like, series, like, they've gone a lot more into, like, the futuristic realm. Especially Final Fantasy 13, where it's, like, this fantasy mixed with futurism. And it gives me, like, this, like, futuristic robotic stuff, but with, like, fashion, I guess, and aesthetics. Which is what I feel like this is trying to give. But I don't know. Minions are that. I mean, everything else is pretty. I think I love all the Qs, I love the passive. We'll have to pay attention to the ultimate once we use that. This line is supposed to be like crime syndicate drug lord vibe, is it? I thought they were meant to be like the rich vibes of like. Oh. I would have ulted. Actually, I should have just ulted. We're so strong. Like, there's literally no reason not to ult. Oh, I just realized when I Q, like the thing on the side, like, I think they're like little dragons or serpents or something, which is kind of cool. Yeah, they're little serpents. Love that. Like snake vibes. Oh my god. I tried to ult the Jace. He's too far away. I was waiting for my E to spread onto Samira. That's when I wanted to ult here, but I tried to just ult her straight away. Like, we literally just destroy her. I got so strong. And she's like level 5. Oh. Debonair Draven? I don't think I would try Debonair Draven. We probably don't really give a shit about Draven, do we? Still have yet to play or use my ultimate. I'm surprised that this guy. I'm surprised Leona or Malzahar didn't get a prestige. Because they're doing a prestige on brand. Or they did a prestige for brand. And I was really surprised because he wasn't in the original design, I don't think. And it's also like who asked for brand? Like, do we give a shit about brand? Any brand players here? Like, I was actually kind of shocked to see prestige brand. Why did they do that? Like, I feel like so far. Oh, I guess that's true. Leon already has prestige. Well, what about Malzahar? That's true. I guess Leon already has prestige. But what about Malzahar? I feel like Riot's been like making prestige for like the most weird, like out of nowhere, like random thing. Like, who asked for prestige bewitching Morgana? Like, the way we should have gotten Coven prestige Morgana, but they gave us like prestige bewitching Morgana for like the Halloween. Like, okay, couldn't you have just given that prestige to like, I don't know, Janna or something? Janna bewitching prestige, like, why Morgana? Like, it's such an outdated skin. Oh, like, come on now. Like, it just didn't make any sense. I don't know why I'm up here. I should be down in Dragon. I actually don't know why I followed the gen up here, but sure, I guess. That's the Dragon. Not so true. Very true. No, the Prestige Morgana is just crickets for me, honestly. They even had to change her effects because she was so ugly. Her, like, E, or her W, sorry. Yeah, I'm personally having a very hard time telling where my E is, which is also a detriment to me as well. Like, with Leona's thing, like, I can't see my Debonair Leona E and all, like, that's whatever, right? Like, because I can already kind of tell, like, where I am shooting. But when it comes to Debonair and Malzahar, like, I need to know where my poison is, right? For me to know who to Q, who to ult, like, when it will spread so I know when to jump. But I'm having such a hard time seeing my actual E. So I don't know which minion it's on, and I don't know when and where it will spread. I don't know who it's on for me to like jump on, like, oh, it's under them, let me jump on them or whatever. So I guess, like, if they're not changing the colors of this, like, I just would not use the skin, like, personally, if I wanted to actually know what I'm doing with my E. I have a question for you girls that are like not too used to League, like anyone that's new to League or that doesn't play a lot of League. Does anyone here have a hard time with like skins in general in this game where they feel like some skins are just like, who the fuck is that champion? Because I have a friend that he mostly plays like shooting games, but he really likes League of Legends, like he loves League. But something he has voiced to me is that he always has such a hard time figuring out like who's who, like a Kayn skin and a Yone Dawnbringer skin, like they look the same to him or blah blah blah. Like to me, obviously because I played the game for so long, I can tell the difference. But to a new player that's like, you know, like who the fuck is this character? Like, is this Yone or is this Yasuo? Is this Kayn? Like can't tell. Does anyone in here like have that problem? Let me just ult her because like I can. Yone skins. Yeah, that's something that I would say Riot is doing a pretty good job at like differentiating skins, but that is something like down the line as they introduce more skins over time, like wait, did my E spread? I don't know. That is something that Riot definitely has to like pay attention to, like being careful to not make skins look too different from the original, like how you perceive things, from even like the way they walk. Like I didn't even think of this, but they even like take into consideration on how people walk, or like it's not just the model itself, it's like a certain stride or whatever. Like Ivan, for example, the way he walks is like very goofy and like, you know, like very like this cheerful, like, oh, wee type of thing, you know, like prancing around the fields type of thing. And they want to keep that walking for all his skins or whatever, because that's something that, like, you know, is quite it's like a visual indication of that's Ivan. Let me buy Lucidity and I guess Anti-Heal, because I mean it's Silas and we hate Silas and Samira and Bill and Mordekaiser. Zed's looking like Masigi. I do find that, I mean, it could just be me, because I don't really play these, like, assassin-y, like fight type of champions, but I do find, like, these Masigis and Zed, the Yone's, Yasuo, they kind of look similar, but, I mean, maybe to them, like, the girl, it looks similar. But I will say, I feel like with the girls, there's like a lot more variety in like weapons and like magic. Like Masi is a sword, Yasuo is a sword, and Yone is a sword, and like okay, you know, sword the house, right? Trinity is a sword. Oh my god, bitch. Oh, I missed my Q. Fuck, if I land a Q, he'll be dead. I don't know if that was my ping. That was probably, I probably could have used my potion as well. But like with mages, it's not the same. Like Syndra has her board, or Lux has a staff, or who else? You know, Morgana has her wings, I guess. And I feel like the weaponry of it all is so different for the girls, but like Yasuo, Viego, Yone, and all these sword bitches, Master Yi, like they're not just sword bitches, like hello, can they be any more boring? Like, where's the flavor? Honestly, where's the diversity and where's the flavor? Supports are easy to differentiate, like Soraka's a goat, Yumi's a cat, Nami's a fish, it's kinda easy. Yeah, the fight is all use swords, like, hello? Hello, like, you know? By the way, off topic, anyone here play Final Fantasy XIV? I just played the new, like, the Endwalker expansion. I'm trying to level up my Sage. I just got the Sage, and I'm still, like, figuring out what the hell I'm doing with Sage. I love the aesthetics of Sage. Like, I love, like, the, you know, like, those weapons that, like, float around you, and they, like, shoot out stuff, and, you know, pew 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 pew! It's just giving Irelia vibes, and I'm so here for it. Anyone here play Final Fantasy XIV? I went all that and a turret. Oh, so true. He's out. Malzahar, I mean, Mordekaiser saved me. I was like, Mordekaiser, please ult me, save me from Samira so I can 1v1 instead. I'm still figuring out like what I'm doing with the Sage. Also, like the reading, that is something I have annoyance with, like MMORPGs, like reading, like new skills, like new jobs or whatever, or if I'm trying a new job, or new to me, it's like paragraphs upon paragraphs on like your abilities, and I just like honestly cannot be bothered. I wish they would like filter it in a way that made it easier for you to understand. Like, as of right now, like currently, it's like, this is your level 10 ability, level 12 ability, level 20 ability, here's your level 35 ability, blah blah blah. I think it's all in order. I wish they did it like, okay, these are your damage abilities, these are your healing / shielding abilities, these are your like utility buffing abilities. Like, so it's easier for me to like just categorize, right? Well, like, if I'm just like looking at a bunch of like pictures and icons and then like paragraphs upon paragraphs, I just like get so confused. That I wish they would like do that. It took me 12 hours to get past the queue for Final Fantasy 14. Oh wow, a lot of people are playing it. Yeah, especially if you're starting at level 70. So the stage starts at level 70. I'm just like, what the hell? There are like the little tutorials that they do, like the job quests, and like they run you through like the abilities. But I mean, like, still. Even like just putting the icons around on your skill bar, like you would have to read it in the first place. Or like they could branch it like, okay, this is single target, this is AoE damage, you know? I feel like that would be so much more easier. I actually didn't realize that Reaper was out, and then I saw like on my team, I had like 3 Reapers, like 3 icons that I didn't recognize. I was like, oh, do we have new people or new class? And my friend said like Reaper. So I actually don't really know what Reaper does. Like I haven't really looked into Reaper. Are they just like some dark warrior-ish type of thing, like giving like vampire Diego moment, I guess. I don't know. They're giving vampire Kane Diego. What did I just wanna ult him? I think that, yeah, I was gonna be like, I think it should be dead. Ah, god, wait. Well, I guess I was gonna miss it if you're gonna flash, but I did sound just behind him, so I was gonna miss it. Thank you for the Sizzler Party Cupcake. This game is kind of flown by, honestly. I was just like talking about the skin. I didn't really talk about the gameplay. Although, despite me doing my Malzahar video on the Malzahar support, like, I think there is potential. So if anyone's wondering about Malzahar support, I think there is some potential with Malzahar support. I don't think it's like super strong or whatever, by the way. It's definitely like a for fun thing. Get off me. The way I have not used my potions yet. Did you see how my Luden's Echo gave me like lots of speed boost to just like kite that Chandor? Like I procced my Luden's like 2 to 3 times in that. I have found that Malzahar worked extremely well against tank supports, but horrible against enchantresses. Oh my god. I was so close. I think I had my ult then. I could've just ulted him. I was so close to like dodging him. Like, did you see my Luden's Echo like popped 2 to 3 times and I like kited him? And that's why I like Luden's, or that's why I like Malzahar against like these melee tanky stuff, because you can just like kite them forever. Against an enchantress, like you can't beat them in lane. They just out heal, out shield everything, they outscale you, and so you just like slowly lose to an enchantress. But if you're versing a tank, like they jump in your ult like easy. Or if you're versing a Viego, like you just ult a Viego and the Viego can't do anything. Or if a Hackram ults into your, or if a Hackram runs into your team, you just ult hit the Hackram, blah blah blah. Like I really like Malzahar in those situations, which you girls would have seen if you watch my Malzahar video. Just Google Luminum Malzahar, you'll find the video. Like I was shitting on the Hackram, just ulting him as a Malzahar. Oh, I did a lot of damage. Love that. But yeah, that was DEBONAIR Malzahar. Let me know what you guys think of this skin, because I know a lot of you guys were quite into the skin, quite excited for this DEBONAIR Malzahar. I don't think many of you guys actually play Malzahar support, or sorry, Malzahar in general. But maybe the skin, being that it's quite pretty, maybe it's something that might get you into Malzahar. And if you are getting into Malzahar because of the skin, maybe try out this Luden's support build, Malzahar support moment, and see if you like it, and let me know what you think about it.